Hey, thanks, bro. Hit that subscribe button if you like what you hear, brother. Yo, what's up, guys? We're coming back to this song. We're gonna finish this thing up. We're getting this the hell out the way. It's gonna be done. I don't think that we're gonna do much more. There's not much more to do. A few little things. It's my birthday. Can you say happy birthday? Yeah, man. We can do a exchange. You hit that subscribe with that bell notification. I say happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Sonia. That is right. Yeah, Sonia. Yeah, Sonia. Happy birthday. What's we got in here? What up, Eddie? Game Slayer. What up, bro? How old do you think I am? All right. Let's get to work. So, how many of you have heard this one from either yesterday or today? We did come up with an intro. I didn't get to add all the things I wanted, but here's what we got so far. Dude, quad tracking this would sound sick. You know what this shit? You know what this shit needs, bro? It needs some reverse snares. That's what this shit needs right now, dude. It's gonna be what we're gonna have to do though. What we're gonna have to do though is oh, sorry. This is a different song. So what's annoying with this is getting it as just one single track. So to get this song with these reverse snares is going to be weird because like I want to add one here in the beginning. Hey, 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 hey. There's a part of me that almost feels like it should go into a fast part there. I'm curious to know what that would sound like now. Like, all I can hear is it going into that part. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Let me listen back to this. I love this switch up here that we did. Okay, so right there is where I want to do the snare bomb. So why don't we go ahead and just do that? Let's get those snare bombs in. How's everybody doing, man? Comment below. Let me feel alive. Open up this fucking chat a little bit. I got a Whopper. Whopper, son. Junior bacon. Needs to go longer. 100%. All right. So all I need to really do here is render freeze the snare track. $15 and $20 are holding pretty much what I need. But I don't know. I can try this. I don't know if it's going to work. So here's what I do. Andrew, by the way, do you want to hear the intro to the song real quick now? So here's what I did for the intro. Everything still needs mix and master and sound effects and shit, but there's no bass yet either. So, also, you haven't heard the ending now, dude. Holy shit. You missed the whole thing. Alright, so check this out, dude. drum switch up. Shit go hard at five. I'm choking on this freaking thing over here. All right. Let's get these drums in here. Then I'm going to hop onto the phone stream because there won't be much to do. Unless, enough people join this stream. I'll stay on here and play guitar. I'm glad you like the intro, my brother. So, I'm loving this too. And then having those switches, man, so good. All right. I'm going to try this. This is the way that I do it. So I'm not using any samples or anything like that. But what I'm going to do here for this is I'm going to convert the MIDI freeze into a wave file. And the way to do it is I think I can choose each one because it's on multi-track. Just has to be render freeze tracks to, I think I can do stereo stem. All right, so this should be our snares. Wait, is this the kick? Oh, I thought I got the snare. What the All right. So, what's up, Caitlin? Thank you. Yeah, what's up, Caitlin? So right now I got some metalcore slash heavy type shit, you know. You know, shit like that. With this song right now, what I'm doing is building these snare bombs up. A snare bomb is taking a snare sample or the snares from your song, snipping that, creating either a bus, and having the reverb be parallel with those snare parts. So basically, what I'm doing is making it sound bigger and more dramatic, and then I'll throw a sound effect like an anvil or a car crash or something underneath of it, and then when that snare hits in those really heavy parts, it'll be super, super heavy. All right, so what I got to do here is now that I have these tracks, I can actually just drag these up. I can throw them above because all it does is mute the solo track there. So basically now I will have put that there. And all I'm going to do is pick the snare out that I want. Yeah, but if you would like to hear the song, more than happy to show you the song. Let me just get like one or two good snare hits from this. We're going to turn them into snare bombs, and it's going to sound fucking epic when this breakdown hits. This breakdown is going to be heavy as hell. So if you're into that type of thing, let me cook. Let me cook a little bit. It's actually going to be a bit weird because my reverb plugins and all my wave plugins that I use on my actual PC, I do not have them. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I don't really do much of new metal. You know, all of those bands that you just named off are new metal, and that's not really my style. I appreciate you stopping in, though. Maybe, you know, it would be fun. Korn would probably be the only band. I mean, obviously, Linkin Park, legendary band, but they're not a band that I'm like, listen to Linkin Park, man. Because for me, that was a band that I grew up listening to. So it's just like I've heard it a bajillion and a fucking half times. And it just doesn't hit the same anymore as you get older. So. Still great, still legendary. R.I.P. Chester. Can you believe how long it's been? Hey Siri, what year did Chester Bennington die? 2017, bro. It's coming up on 10 years. Fucking tragic, man. It's absolutely tragic. It's a real problem we have. I think this snare right here. Okay, so I'm thinking about this right now because I'm taking the room mic as well. I'm getting that nasty sounding room with the crash. Now listen to this here. Now call me absolutely insane, but what if instead of finding a car crash sound, we take this roomy reverbed out one that we have already that is like naturally from the song and put some effects on that? We'll probably have to throw a compressor on it, EQ it a little bit, and obviously throw some more reverb or something delay on it just so it hits in the right amount of time. And just to show you guys what I'm doing this to, we're at the final breakdown of the song, and it goes like this. I'll play right before it comes in. So, those snares that are hitting are not giving that dramatic effect for these pauses. You see these pauses here, you guys? Seriously. If I were to throw in a snare bomb, it's going to have that reverb that builds over. It has that big sound that sort of snaps and makes it really dramatic for each pause. So watch. Right here. That's not hitting hard enough for me. So we need it to really fucking slap. Matter of fact, let me insert a marker right here. Snare, bomb, starts. Now let's go ahead down to our wave track, which is the snare. And consequently, this snare over top of this crashes right there. I'm sure that there are ones here. All right. So, what are we going to take from this? We only have the top and the room mic of the snare in a wave file right now. So let's just go ahead, boom, steal it, boom, steal it. We're just going to take a 1, 2, 3, 4 out of that. Keep that. And truth be told, man, that should really be all that we need. And also keep in mind there's no bass in this yet. We're going to add the bass in after we do this, okay? So I can just go ahead and delete those. Delete those. And the only thing to do, I need 2 colors, by the way. Give me 2 colors. I'll pick colors for this. That still sounds dope, though. I know, right? Just keep in mind, like, when this is done, it will definitely make it go crazy. It's going to sound so chunk with the bass. Yeah, I know, dude. It's going to sound mad chunks. It's going to be so... Honestly, it's going to sound like a totally different song. Let me show you guys a perfect example of this. Some people do not understand the actual grasp that a bass has on a fucking song. Okay, let me show you something here. Check, check. Okay, the mic's on in this session. This is a whole nother session. Got vocals here that my buddy did. Nice thrash song. Anyways, so let's go ahead and play this. I'm going to pause the bass and show you guys. The bass is playing right now. Bass is off. Bass is off. On. Off. On. So yeah, those of you listening on your phone, you probably heard it just a little bit. Your phone speakers are not really meant to push out lower frequencies between 30 and probably even up to 80 or whatever hertz. So hearing that on your phone is going to be very difficult, but I guarantee you that if you know what you're listening to and just hearing that pause there, you heard that the song kind of turned into a shell. It was like the hermit crab crawled out and you handed me just the shell. You know, it was like there was nothing there anymore. And that's the impact that a bass has. Now, you guys think that this sounds okay as it is already. When this bass gets added to it and it's EQ'd the right way, this song is going to sound fucking insane. I will say, though, my bass is not going to be able to handle tuning down that low. I might be able to get to drop C with those strings that are on it, and then the rest I'm going to have to transpose in a plugin. So right there is kind of already sort of taken some of my bass tone away, but we will cross that bridge when we cross that bridge. Pamela, I love you. You're so nice. Oh my God, I know it's so bad. That's crazy. But yeah, if you even had headphones on or little Beats Buds or what's it called, the iPhone ones, the fuck, why can't I remember? Anyways, doesn't matter. Even if you had those on, you'd be able to tell. So what we're gonna do now is, well, first off, we have to physically get rid of the snares that are in the place of where we're putting the bombs at. So right here is a bomb. Okay, so the snare bomb starts here. There's only going to be 2 of them, it seems like. You don't want to snare bomb every single snare in a situation like this. It's got to be tasteful. As easy as it is to get carried away with the snare bombs, I know, you have to be so tasteful with it, or else you're going to absolutely fuck the whole sound up. You're going to make people pay so much attention to the snare bomb, they're not going to give a shit about anything else. Everything else is going to sound irrelevant, and that's not the point. The snare bomb is there to make that guitar part with the vocals heavier. Okay, so we got this snare. There we go. Hold on. Shit, I did forget that I am only on my computer here. Give me 1 second. Watch this. Watch this shit. I'm about to cook right now. Watch this. Check, check, check. Okay, so I wasn't even gonna add this vocal track right now, but I had to because I wanted you guys to know what I'm doing here. So check this shit. I'm going into another session. What I'm having the biggest damn problem with right now is having the effects put in there because we're multi-routing our plugin. So every effect that's going on and making that snare sound the way it is from the room mics, the beneath, picking up in the kick mics a little bit, wherever that snare is getting picked up in everything else. So the way to avoid this with using the MIDI plugins is to do what we just did, but all we have to do now is take this and not have it multi-channel, and then we just render freeze that snare hit, and then we'll have that exact snare hit saved into a wave file. So this hit that you hear right here, it will be that exact hit, okay? And because we do that, we don't have to worry about these little wimpy ass, having to add everything to it. This will just have me be able to just throw a compressor on it, maybe a little reverb, EQ it, bump it up just a little bit, throw a sound effect underneath of it, boom, reverse it. I'll be able to do a lot of stuff with it now. With that said, we have to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and render freeze track. It is a snare, so it is a mono source. So we're going to click render track to mono stems and mute originals, and that doesn't matter. There it is. Okay. Oh, this is all we need right here, baby. This is gonna be sexy. Sexy time. We have sexy time with snare. You'll have sexy times with snares. Alright, so we don't need it very long. It doesn't last that long. Yeah, it only lasts about a 2 count, and we're going to keep 4 of it. Okay? So, obviously, Control C. Let's go back to our song, the Toxic Bubble song. Metal. Now we don't need none of that bullshit. Control V, right click, reverse as new take. But first, let's go ahead and take another copy of it in case we want to do something with that, because we want a reverse version of it and we want the regular version of it that we can add to. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and do that. These are going to be reverse snare bombs, and it's going to make this so much better. I am going to kind of have to wing it with the effects, because I don't have my PC downstairs with all of the things that I would like literally anything that I would usually use to make this effect happen. So it's going to be not exactly what I would do, but that might be better. Who knows? Take. Okay, so we got that as the reverse now. You can hear it. That little. That's going to give a lot of sexiness in the song. Okay. Let's just go ahead and turn that down. About 5 dB. That can be turned down about 5 dB. Okay. Turn that back up. Turn that back up. And let's go ahead and add some effects now. Let's get fun. I think I might just add one specific effect, but it has so many different things, or one specific plugin. Hopefully I don't have to update this motherfucker. They're so weird with this plugin, dude. Control Hub by STL Tones. Boom. Now we can turn all of this other bullshit off. We could probably keep the color on. Color's cool. We're going to go to Effects, turn on Reverb. And okay, now let's make it a big ass. See how it says the time is short. Now we can mix all that, but let's do a medium. You hear that? You hear how fucking epic this is going to be? You ever heard a band do this? Well, this is how you do it, guys. So now we need to sexy it up a little bit. What frequencies need to be hit within the song? Usually a snare is going to be to get that thud in a lower range, but we're not necessarily looking to do that. So if I were to really want it to poke out, it's already kind of where we want it. So maybe a little in the low end, just raise the presence up a little bit. But as of now, let's go ahead and get the exact sound that we want. Okay? I'm thinking here. Have you ever listened to Accused? I'm pretty sure I know who they are. They're more of a modern metal band, right? Like modern metalcore. No, they definitely are because they're one of the bands that uses V for a U. Let's hear it now. Ooh, I think that one has the tone we're looking for. It's very similar to what we already have. Listen to that one compared to the first one again. So here's this one. And then here's the other reverb. Same reverb, different chamber. The other chamber has a deeper note to it that kind of rings off into with the song a little better. Listen. Hear that difference, man? It's night and motherfucking day, dude. Such a difference. Okay, I'm gonna add some pre-delay. Pre-delay will sort of give it a weirdness. Now, just to give you what it does here. You're gonna hear a literal pre-delay before it hits. Like it's like a, like it flips or something. Now here's a very dramatic example of that, okay? You hear what I'm saying? It has the pre-delay. But I need to, if you're suggesting them, I always take suggestions from people. Accused. Dude, it feels so weird putting V there. I'm going to go ahead and follow them on Spotify. I have them typed in, so I'll definitely be able to check them out. Is that a band that you really like? Exactly. That's not exactly the production I'm able to get on this laptop with these plugins. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if I genuinely wanted to, I've made some magic with less than this. So I could make just what I have on here. I could legit like mix and master a band's stuff and record and everything. I could make a whole album with a band right here in this fucking room, and it would sound professional and sick. Okay, so let's turn that pre-delay down. We want it quick, real quick. 18 still too fast. Probably about half of that. Let's go 9 milliseconds. But Cody, 9 milliseconds is nothing. I don't care. It's still, you can hear it. So close. Okay, I think it's even less than that. It's like 1 less than that. I'm going to type it in. You're going to let me type? It's not going to let me type it. 6. Dude, that snare sounds so bitch compared to this one now. Holy shit. Man, it sounds like a big old sack of doo-doo nuts. All right, let's get back into the plugin, and let's see, we can mess with all these knobs too, I mean. All right. See what you guys are saying. What's up, Cody? I'm not in my house right now. Just came to say hi. Cool. Hey, appreciate it, brother. Pamela called you Andy. Yeah, that's so funny. Yo, what up, Andy? My boy Andy in the house. Gotta go. Bye, everyone. It was awesome tuning in. Okay, if you want, before you go, I haven't got to show you the actual song, so check this out, Caitlin. But yeah, Yeah, what is yote? I still don't know. All right, reverse snare, snare, bomb. All right, we need to go to some sketchy websites and get some sound effects real quick. Need to remember the website. I know that one's like a meme site. Let's try this one. We're gonna go find a sound. All right, we're going to visit website. All right. Can we type it in? Okay, now let's see. Hopefully this isn't so loud it blows my eardrums out. Okay. I think I like this one. Oh wait, what was this one? I think it was that one. I can't wait. But either way, this should it. Let's just download this one. We can pitch it down. Oh, you son of a bitch. Gonna make me fucking log in. This is supposed to be free, bitch. When did they start doing this shit? No, fuck you. Aw, you motherfucker. Okay. Really? Fuck. That's right. That's what it was called. I haven't been to one of these in forever because I downloaded all of the stuff that I needed. I have it on my flash drive. I don't need any of the things that I already have. I need something different. Just like overload. Son of a bitch. They always want to count now. Bro, everywhere needs a fucking account. Man, something later. You know what though? If I'm going for an anvil, I could just do this. Could do that to go underneath of it. And just record that. Either way, still so damn annoying. Wanted to get on here. Yeah, it's probably because I have so much shit on the laptop. It's part of the reason I need to build this PC. I'm going to be ordering the rest of the parts here soon. All right. So I was originally going to go for the 5080, but I have a gaming PC already with a 3080 5600X, and you know, I do like to play competitive shooters, and right now I've been playing Marvel Rivals. I'm actually about to be in Grandmasters here soon, so don't know if Bread Eater, but I just hit Diamond, and your boy's going to get to Grandmaster in no time, I guarantee you. But no, not the 5090, and I'll tell you why. It's going to be good for gaming. It's going to be good for AI. It's going to be good for anything I would use it for as well. But all that money, why would I do that? So with their claims of the 5070 series supposed to be as good as the 4090 was, and it's half the price, you almost can't beat it. So it's either going to be 5070 or 5080, but as of right now, let's say money's an issue. I have an old 3060 back there that barely ever got used. I have a 7600X. I have an 850 watt power supply. I have a 2 terabyte, what's going to be the boot drive mixed with, just the SSD in general. And then I'll put a like a 5 terabyte hard drive in there. What else do I have right now? I have one more thing. And I have the RAM. Yeah. Yeah, I have the RAM. So I need motherboard. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do a video of me building it as well. So I think I might make it into a live stream and then splice that live stream into a video and then make the video into some YouTube shorts. That's how everybody does shit anyways now, but shit, I can't remember. Was it? Or no, I don't have the RAM. So I still have to get the RAM. But here's the thing. Think about it like this. What I need this PC for is video editing, which is very CPU intensive. The 7600X is a great budget, great for video. It would be great for video editing because it's got plenty of CUDA cores. It's going to be fine. The 3060 would still be able to game on it if I wanted to. Just medium to low 1080p settings. And I would save, $700 to $1,000 depending on what I buy. So there's also like a part of me that's like, do I splurge on it, or do I also have the option of, do I buy people's old 4090s, you know? So it's I don't know, man. um how many gigabytes of RAM? So I'm going to go with 32. And I'll tell you why. The reason I'm going to go with 32 is because the motherboard and just everything else I'm going to put together, I'm going to be getting 6400 megabyte or mega transfers a second. So rather than stepping up from 3200 or 3400, which I have now, my computer downstairs has a 3080 12 gigabyte with a 5600X, 32 gigabytes of 3400 RAM, a 850 watt power supply, and those are all the important specs. Oh, and it's got 7 terabytes of hard drive, and then it was built so long ago, I've slowly just updated the most important things. So the SSD in it's an older one, but it still works decent for gaming. But yeah, I'd love to see you there, man. It'll definitely be soon. So hit that subscribe button, tap the bell. Actually, if you tap the bell, something will pop up on the screen here. I'd love to see it. But yeah, definitely thinking about my options with GPU. I might just be rational about it. Okay, I'm not the type of person that needs to like have the coolest looking shit. Like I'm willing to slowly build the cool looking factor of the things that I do. So if I really wanted like to ball out on it, I could, but then I know that I would have buyer's remorse, because why would I buy a 5080 5090 if I'm not going to be gaming on it? So I just don't see a point. I will be doing some hefty editing, music production, lots of storage on it. So it will be in use big time. But if you're why buy a gaming GPU, the most modern one, if you're not going to game on it? If anything, I would buy an insane CPU and then still have half the money it would cost to buy that GPU, and be able to buy an even better graphics card than I have now. So I don't know. It's like I'm like 50-50 on it. Do I ball out, or do I just play it safe and use what I need? Either way, editing videos requires a lot of CPU and a lot of RAM. So between those two is really what I'm most concerned about. I'm going to do 32 gigabytes of 6400. I would do 64, but I just don't actually think I need that much. Like genuinely, in this laptop I have right now, I updated the RAM in this laptop. I have 42 gigabytes or whatever it equals out to be. I'll have to look. I have, what's it say is left in usage? I'll remember. Oh shit, I got to go to memory. Available is 23 gigabytes, and I'm using 15.3 gigabytes. It's 40 something. I can't remember. There's a 32 plus 6 in it, or 8. So 40. And I'm doing everything I'm doing on a laptop, and it's still good enough. So I'm fine with it. I tell you what, though, the fucking 6 gigabyte 3050 in this thing is ass. I'm barely doing anything, and I'm using 30% of my GPU right now, and the CPU is at 35. Gaming on this thing would be a fucking nightmare. Ooh, I talked about this yesterday. Favorite Lamb of God album is and I'm probably going to get shit for this because most people don't even care about this album, but the Wrath album is so good, dude. It's that burgundy and gold album with their logo on the front and just black lettering says Wrath on it. Oh my God. It should have, like, the riffs in that, his vocals in that, the lyrical content, like, is just primo Lamb of God. It's like every album of Lamb of God, like, it's always has one thing that's sort of lacking. But this album is fucking sick. Like, the riffs are absolutely insane. Like, you can tell that it was a really big studio album just because the riffs are kind of like, they aren't just like a straightforward pattern. Like, they change out so much throughout the thing. Like, I can't believe, like, remembering that would be insane. Yeah, that's probably my favorite though. Um, I mean, most Lamb of God is good, but yeah, I feel the same way about Obituary. Obituary, one of my favorite albums from them is the oh shit, what's the one with the guy, no head, no arms, no lower half? It's just like the upper body, and he's hanging from the hook. It's the Obituary. It's not their self-titled, or no, actually, I think I am talking about the self-titled. I'll show you, and then we got to get back to this because I'm getting off here soon. Um, fuck, what is that album? It's not the self-titled. Is it Inked in Blood? I don't think. Oh no, I think it is their self-titled. Dude, this fucking, like, my favorite song on this album is the second song on the album. And you can tell a lot of people like this song because there's only 4 songs that have hit over 1 million on this, and that one's one of them. Sentence Day is so good, so fucking epic. Oh my god, dude. So good. Great album. And of course, the Slowly We Rot. Great. Fucking what that newer album they released, Dying of Everything, is great. Cause of Death, classic death metal. But I'm just, who am I? Okay, so I do actually think that we should turn these down. So I think that the quick can stay where it's at, but this needs to go down like 3 dB or something. Let's just start at 3 and see where see what it sounds like. And then what I'll do to make it sort of poke out a little bit is find the frequency that in the top end that would sort of, let's look at the graph. So what I can do is pre-EQ. We don't need that one or that one. Actually, we might need that one. Hertz. This is in the lower hertz. Let's go to the higher hertz. Let's go. What is a snare? Usually 5,000, right? Somewhere in the 5,000 range. Boost that a little bit. Without it. That helps out a good bit. Turn it down just a little bit more. And I think that sounds good. So we boosted 5,300, somewhere around there, hertz at about 3.5 dB. We added the reverb on it. We have the reverse snare there. And, I mean, I wanted to add a car crash sound, but I can't seem to find any free sounds websites right now, and I can't remember the ones that I usually go to. So let's start the song at the beginning. Ask me another band favorite album. Also, what made you think Lamb of God? So here's what I was talking about. By the way, I wanted to show you before I forgot or before you leave. This is what I got for the 2 terabyte SSD drive. It's a pretty nice one, to be honest. And 2 terabytes will be great for booting up, saving, the basic things, and then just putting them in hard drives. There'll be temporary storage stuff in there. So I think it'll be able to hold just about anything I want to do program-wise. And then Ryzen 5 7600X. AM5 platform. And then, like I said, I have the old 3060, the Zotac 3060, 8 gigabyte. It's nothing special, but it will definitely get the computer started and will be fine for streaming. So, be able to use that thing. And I do have this 850 gigabyte. This is from the newer one I put in my old computer, but the old one I had is in this, and I realized that I'm not going to use this, so I'm probably just going to sell it for really fucking cheap. But if I needed to and was really desperate, I could start off with this. It's just a power supply is too important and could ruin everything for me to just not spend the $80. And motherboards are fairly cheap right now, so pretty much everything besides the RAM is cheaper stuff. I mean, I think for like 350, 450 bucks, I'm going to be able to finish this computer. So, super sick. I don't even know if Bread Eater is still here. I was probably just talking to myself there. That's cool. All right, on a serious note, though, I want to get this finished out the way. We are done with those snare bombs, but I think that the song needs to go into something else after this. For now, though, we can. I'll finish it later, post the song. And yeah, I mean, we got the damn thing. We wrote a banger. All right. It is 7:30 now. We got everything that we needed done with the song. I think it sounds great, and we don't need to save this. This song done. Okay, we're good. Let's listen back to it and call it quits. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. My fault. I messed up. Something sounded weird right there at the end. I think it's a kick. There's an extra kick in there somewhere. Something else is here. What the hell is that sound? Y'all hear that too? What the hell is that? I think it's... Is it the reverse snare with the kick that sounds so weird? Why does that sound so weird? Is it the click track? Is it this? Does it need to be sooner or something? I mean, is the transient not hitting soon enough? I mean, what the fuck? I don't know. Anyways, guys, all that stuff can be fixed. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. If you want to donate here, right now. Check out the PayPal for donations. If you are interested in joining the Discord community, click my name above. Go into the description. Go and there's my TikTok. Follow me there. On Instagram, there is the PayPal's there as well. And the Discord, click on that. Join that. Say what's up to everybody. They'll give you a nice warm welcome. And ask me for anything if you need something music-wise or, you just want to say hi. What else? Oh, yeah, Patreon. Lots of free stuff on there. I take songs from the live stream and post them on there. So go there, check that out. There's also paid tiers. And, yeah, that's about it, man. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you. Stay metal. I'll check you